This is a reading for Capricorn for the month of September. So, first of all, a good shuffle. Please don't forget to like the video. It really does help it to grow. It gets me out there a bit more so I can do more and more videos for you. If you can relate to anything in the reading, then please do leave a comment or share. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Right, let's have a look at what's going on. First thing I get here is there's going to be some good news around matters of the heart. Okay, so I sense some good news around a love situation. I'm also sensing something here about fish out of water. Okay, someone is going to take a risk here, I feel. And it could well be that someone's been holding back, they've been apprehensive, but I sense they're going to take a leap of faith. So it could well be someone around you who's been holding back, who's going to share their feelings with you. I'm also sensing you've been doing some studying, you've been learning something, and something which is close to your heart, I feel here. You have been in a difficult situation here. It's like this lack of growth, this lack of like development. It's a bit like you've got a plant. It's in a room. It's grown to the ceiling. It's got nowhere else to grow. So you've got a choice. You know, do you put a hole in the ceiling or do you move the plant somewhere else? So with that energy, it's like, should I stay or should I go? Feeling damned if you do, damned if you don't, stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's like you're being pulled two ways, okay? But what I do sense here is that you are going to walk away from something, and then in walking away from something, you allow what's yours to come in, okay? It's a bit like losing the world to gain it, you know. I'm also seeing like a seed. You know, the wind helps the seed to scatter, the rain helps the seed to grow. And even though the rain and the wind are challenging elements, okay, they actually help the seed to grow into something special, you know, like a beautiful plant here. You know, a rose will grow from manure. So you're going through this difficult patch, but something good is going to come out of this. This is what I get here. Yeah, it's been extremely difficult. You have been going through this dark time. It's symbolic, you know, there's two people falling from a building, so it can talk about this big falling out that you had with somebody here. Okay, just brought your whole world just crashing down. But don't forget, the darkest hour is just before the dawn, and things can be rebuilt, but much stronger than before. Yeah, I mean, there's a strong sense that you've had more questions than answers here. Okay, there's been a lot of confusion around this situation, a lot of uncertainty. You know, does this person think the same? Does this person feel the same? It's that type of energy which I get here. But something is going to be uncovered. You know, I do sense this person is going to take a leap of faith. This person is going to take a risk, and it comes about from you just stepping back a tad. Okay, when you step back, you allow what's yours to come in here. Okay, I do sense you've been doing a lot of soul searching, you've been doing a lot of looking within around this connection. Okay, it does feel extremely special. Yeah, quite clearly, you know, it shows that the world is going to shift from your shoulders and into the palm of your hands. Okay, I see like this phoenix as well. So something you feel is impossible is actually going to become a reality for you. And again, it's this energy of losing the world to gain it. I'm also sensing some improvements here around a money or a work situation for you. I just sense you gaining more certainty or even more commitment here around a situation. I'm also picking up studying again, okay? It's something close to your heart, but I also feel it to be practical in nature as well. You have felt stuck. This whole situation is kind of holding you back. You felt like an animal kind of sort of tethered to a rope, going over the same old ground just day after day, week after week, or even month after month. But what I see is there's hardly any grass left to graze on. It's like you're forced into this change. You kind of get to a point where so much is revealed that you realise it's time just to move forward from this situation. Could well be some delays here around a house movement or around travel in some respect. So the advice clearly is to walk away from something here, or step back from a situation, and then in doing so you allow what's yours to come in. I do sense there could well have been a breakdown in communication here. Something just come crashing down, something was said or something was done, just changed the whole course of events here. Okay, there could also be something here about problems around money or a work situation, though I do sense more security on the way. There's going to be this change about, things do get worse before they get better. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. This is all coming across as being extremely karmic. So there's been a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, going through the same experience, just day after day, week after week. Like being in Groundhog Day, but like in Groundhog Day, you are learning within that same day. You are going to find the key. You are going to manage to break free into a new day. It shows it here. You've got these swords in the ground which appear like the bars to a prison. Okay, you're blindfolded, you're tied up. But it's reversed. That rope can just drop off. You can take the blindfold off. See, there's a gap between two of the swords. It's like you find a way forward around the situation. It's like within yourself. It's very much about you taking back your power, you becoming more empowered. Okay, you being more in touch with your inner god or goddess here, which brings about changes. There is a strong sense of fear here. You fear change. Okay, but I just sense you've given so much of yourself. You've given so much into this situation, and it could well be that someone took advantage of you, okay, or took you for granted. And it's very much this energy of you starting to rule with your mind. It's like you come to realise with what's uncovered that you can't carry on wearing your heart on your sleeve. And it's very much about your mind taking back control of this situation here. And when your mind is in control, you kind of sort of carve a way forward for yourself, and then positive things start to happen. Yeah, your weakness is your strength. It's like you've been holding on to something, and maybe you felt that you were being strong, but in fact it was actually a weakness, and you come to realise that. It's like being a dog with a bone, but once you let go, you kind of allow what's yours to come in. And again, it's very karmic here with the number 8, but since it's like reverse, it's like this breaking free from this vicious cycle and into something much healthy. So don't forget to like, to share, to comment. There's also a link if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.